Battleworld is no longer just a battleground, it's a chessboard, and every piece is starting to move. We open with the heroes still reeling from the villain attack in Episode 2. Captain America tries to rally the team, but tensions between the Avengers and X-Men escalate. Wolverine doesn't trust Iron Man. Cyclops feels the mutants are being treated like outsiders. And Spider-Man? He's listening and watching. Spider-Man overhears the X-Men discussing a plan to leave the main group and operate independently. He confronts them, fearing they'll fracture the team further. What follows is one of the most unexpected fights in Marvel history, Spider-Man versus the entire X-Men squad. He dodges optic blasts, claws, and telekinetic attacks with acrobatic brilliance. But numbers overwhelm him. The X-Men escape, leaving Spider-Man bruised and confused. Meanwhile, Doctor Doom continues his quiet conquest. He's not just building weapons, he's building loyalty. Volcana and Titania, newly empowered, pledge themselves to him. Molecule Man, once timid, begins to realize his true potential under Doom's manipulation. Doom's goal? To control not just Battleworld, but the very fabric of reality. He studies the Beyonder's power, seeking a way to claim it fully. High above Battleworld, Galactus awakens. The cosmic devourer has remained silent. Until now. He begins constructing a massive device, one that could consume Battleworld itself. The heroes and villains watch in awe and fear. Doom, however, sees opportunity. Back at the heroes' camp, relationships evolve. Reed Richards and Captain Marvel discuss the nature of Battleworld's physics. Hulk isolates himself, haunted by visions. And Spider-Man, still shaken from his fight, begins to question his place in this war. Meanwhile, Magneto continues his strange courtship of Wasp. She begins to see a different side of him, one that isn't entirely villainous. Battleworld is shifting, loyalties are tested, power is rising, and somewhere the Beyonder watches, waiting. Doom stares into the stars, Galactus looms, and the heroes prepare for the next move. But the real war? It's not just physical, it's philosophical. Who deserves to shape reality? Who decides what survives? Spider-Man's fight, Doom's ambition, and Galactus's awakening. On Battleworld, survival isn't just about strength, it's about strategy. And today, the battlefield shifts beneath their feet, literally. We open with the heroes regrouping after Spider-Man's clash with the X-Men. Tensions are high, trust is low. And Doctor Doom? He's ready to strike. Doctor Doom launches a full-scale attack using his enhanced villains. The Wrecking Crew, Absorbing Man, and Ultron tear through the heroes' defenses. But Doom's real weapon? A mountain, a literal one. He commands Molecule Man to drop a 150 billion-ton mountain on the heroes. It's not just a flex, it's a message. Buried beneath the mountain, the heroes face suffocation and collapse. But Hulk, with raw, unfiltered rage, holds the entire mountain aloft while Iron Man and Reed Richards devise an escape. This is one of Hulk's most iconic feats. He doesn't just lift the mountain, he defies death. While Doom celebrates, not all villains are on board. Molecule Man begins to question Doom's motives. Ultron grows unstable. And Enchantress? She's playing her own game. Doom's grip tightens, but cracks begin to show. The heroes emerge, battered, but alive. Reed Richards begins to suspect Doom's true goal, the Beyonder's power. Captain America rallies the team while Spider-Man quietly watches Magneto, who's still playing both sides. For a fun twist, you could include a Multiverse Echo segment comparing this issue to Spider Island's Secret, where Agent Venom battles the Spider-Queen and Spider-Woman faces off against the Avengers. A mountain fell. A hero rose, and Doom's shadow grows longer. But beneath the rubble, something else stirs. The Beyonder watches, and his silence is louder than any battle cry. Doom's next move will shake the very laws of reality. And the heroes? They'll need more than strength. They'll need unity. From Hulk's impossible feat to Doom's rising tyranny is a seismic shift where Magneto makes his move, and the Beyonder finally speaks. The dust settles. The mountain lies shattered. Hulk's strength saved the day, but the cost of survival is rising. Doom watches from afar, unmoved. To him, this was a test, a reminder that even gods must be feared. Reed Richards begins analyzing the molecular structure of Battleworld. Something doesn't add up. The laws of physics bend unnaturally. Gravity shifts, time pulses. Reed suspects that Doom didn't just build this world, he rewrote reality itself. Meanwhile, Magneto continues his quiet rebellion. He speaks to Wasp, not as a villain, but as a man who's seen too many wars. He questions Doom's rule, the Beyonder's silence, and the hero's fractured unity. Wasp begins to see the cracks, not just in Battleworld, but in the people around her. Elsewhere, Molecule Man grows restless. Doom promised him control, but he feels like a pawn. Volcana comforts him, but the seeds of doubt are planted. Galactus continues building his machine. It hums with cosmic energy. The heroes watch, unsure whether to intervene. Doom, however, sees Galactus as both threat and opportunity. He begins crafting a plan, not to stop Galactus, but to steal his power. Doctor Strange senses something deeper. He meditates, reaching out to the Beyonder. But the entity remains silent, watching, waiting. A mountain fell. A hero rose. And Doom's shadow grows longer, but beneath the rubble something else stirs. The Beyonder watches, and his silence is louder than any battle cry. Next time on Multiverse Mayhem, Magneto makes his move, Molecule Man questions everything, and Doom prepares to challenge the very fabric of creation. See you guys on next episode. Please subscribe and like.